Hello guys, Greg back with another video. So one of the first videos I did back in 2013 when I started reviewing was best Creed fragrances for men. And that video has actually had over 75,000 views now, which is kind of crazy to me. But I thought it was about time that I did an updated list to sort of have a look at how my collection has changed, how my tastes have changed. I decided to add a few more into this list than the previous one. So this is essentially going to be my top 15 Creed fragrances. There's a few missing from this list that you'd probably expect to see on a top Creed list. So Tabaron Millesime, Original Santal, Silver Mountain Water. They don't appear on this list. They're all very good fragrances. I actually do own them all. They're just not my personal favourites, and that's exactly what this list is. It's a subjective list of my personal favourite Creed fragrances. So let's get straight into it. Number 15. This is one of the older Creeds, one that really doesn't get a lot of talk, and this one is called Selection Vert. This is a really cooling, refreshing, minty fragrance, all about citrus and mint. It's very green, it's a bit herbal, there's some spice in here, but very underrated, and as I said, one that just doesn't get a lot of talk at all. So that's Selection Vert. Number 14. Now this is from the Royal Exclusives range, and these are much more expensive than the normal Millesime range. And this one is Jardin d'Amalfi. Now this 250ml bottle retails for £625 in the UK, which I'm not sure what that is in dollars because the rate's changing so much, but let's say about $800, maybe more than that, which is double the price of the same volume of Green Irish Tweed. Now whilst I like this fragrance, that price difference is absolutely insane. No justification for it that I can see. But this fragrance is all about the opening for me. It's a mouth-watering combination of very authentic smelling tangerine, there's lemon, there's bergamot. Other notes that I really pick up in here are vetiver and musk. But it's a really beautiful fragrance. Performance is average on my skin. And as I said, the downside of this one is the fact that the price is absolute madness. Next one. Didn't really used to like this one, but it's one that's grown on me a lot in the last couple of years. And actually it's quite underrated, I'd say, compared to the other sort of well-known Creeds. And this one is Himalaya. And Himalaya is a tribute to the Himalayan mountains. The bottle, it's got this lovely silver colour that you can see. It's supposed to be kind of resemble the mountain rocks covered with ice. Starts out with a lot of citrus, this one. Develops into sandalwood, musk, woody scent. Big hit of Creed's ambergris in there, as you'd expect. But one that's sort of really grown on me, as I said. So that's Himalaya. Number 12. This is one of the newer men's releases. This is from the Aqua Original range, which is supposed to be a lighter, fresher range of fragrances. And this one is called Vetiver Geranium. A very fresh, uplifting combination of minty geranium, lemon and cedar. Average performance, unfortunately, on this one, but most things are on my skin, to be honest. But it's a beautiful smell. Number 11. Probably this would be a lot higher on most people's lists, I would guess. A very well made scent, just not one of my real personal fragrances. And this one is Royal Oud. Now, although this is called Royal Oud, it's actually much more about cedar and pink pepper to me. Very nice musky dry down. It's a little bit more expensive than the rest of the Millesime range, presumably because of the cost of the oud that goes in here. But that's strange to me because oud has absolutely no effect on this fragrance to my nose. I'm not saying it's not in there, but it has no effect in the direction of the fragrance, for me anyway. Number 10. Another one that people would probably have a lot higher on the list. And this is the big boy here. This is Millesime Imperial, so this is the big 500ml flacon. Now people talk about a melon note in this fragrance. It's got a lot of fruit, actually, a lot of citrus. It's got that salty sea feel to it. There's a lot of musk in here. Unfortunately this one's a little bit short-lived for me, but the smell again is beautiful. So that is Millesime Imperial. So number 9. This one has kind of had a bit of a resurgence in popularity recently. It's quite a mature scent, but not dated. Not in my opinion anyway. And this one is, and this is a brand new bottle that I've just received, Bois de Portugal. Very classic combination of bergamot, lavender, cedar and vetiver. Best suited for guys over 30, I would say. But probably a younger guy that's got more classic tastes would still probably enjoy this and could still pull this one off. So that is Bois de Portugal. Next we've got another one from the Royal Exclusive range. Now this one is called Pure White Cologne. I believe this was originally released under the name Original Cologne. It's another excellent fragrance, but another one that I've got absolutely no idea what the justification for the price is. Same as Jardin d'Amalfi 250ml bottle is £625 in the UK. The truth about this one is, as beautiful as it smells, it is just a fruity citrus musk with average performance. It's at number 8 on this list purely on smell, and the smell is fantastic. Number 7. This is one of the most slept on creeds, actually, in my opinion. This one is, and again, this is a new bottle that I've received recently. This is Royal Water. Key feature of this one is white florals to me. Some people probably think this is a little bit feminine, but I don't at all. I think it's completely unisex. It's got citruses, some spice. It's got a good dose of ambergris in here. It's got a lot of musk. I would definitely recommend making your own mind up on this one rather than going by reviews, because I think it's a really, really good fragrance. Number 6, another slept on one, although this has been getting a bit more love just recently. And this is a Rolfer. Now, I have done a full review on this one. When I reviewed it, I described it as being like a summer sea breeze that's picked up all the smells of the fruit that's being sold on the beach. It's melons, lemon, lime, tangerines. It's also got a lot of bergamot, and again, it's got that Creed ambergris in here. Quite polarising in terms of what performance people get from this one. Some people get excellent, some people get poor. For me, it fluctuates. It's a strange one, but definitely one to test out to see if it works on your skin before you spend the money on this one. So now on to the big boys, the top 5. And number 5, this is the third one from the Royal Exclusives range, and it's the standout from that range for me. And this one is the brilliant Spice and Wood. No surprise in how this one smells. It smells like spices and woods. It's got cedar, birchwood. It's not that kind of smoky birch that you get in the Ventus. Everything in this fragrance, all of the woods in this fragrance are very smooth, very classy. There's some citrus, there's musk, there's vetiver. Still way overpriced like the other ones in this range, but at least this one smells like money. That's Spice and Wood. Number 4, now this is a real classic one from the house, the one that for 25 years was the best-selling Creed fragrance. And this is the irrepressible Green Irish Tweed. What can I say about this one, really, that hasn't been said before? It smells like the Irish countryside. It's beautiful, clean, fresh, classy, and it's timeless. And that is Green Irish Tweed. Number 3. Now this one, I've actually bought this one and sold it several times, and the reason that I've done that is that there's a much cheaper alternative to this fragrance that smells very similar. But every time I've sold this, I've ended up buying it back because I just kind of can't be without this one. And whilst it's like the other fragrance, it's different enough to be worth owning both, in my opinion. And this one is Original Vetiver. The fragrance that this smells like is Thierry Mugler's Mugler Cologne. Now they're both very green, soapy fragrances, but Original Vetiver takes a turn towards vetiver, whereas Mugler Cologne stays very linear. The vetiver in this fragrance is not dirty or earthy. It's very mild, very pleasing. There's just something in this fragrance that draws me in. I can't get enough of this one. I absolutely love it. That's Original Vetiver. Number 2. Now, if I was trying to be kind of fashionable, I would have put this one lower down the list, but to me, there's just no denying this one, how good this one is, and it is, of course, Aventus. Now, I don't need to break this one down. I think everyone knows what this one is. It's essentially a fruity, smoky, musky fragrance. For most people, this one has amazing performance. Actually, for me, it doesn't. I get very average performance, but you know, I still love this fragrance. It's my go-to scent. It's my most worn fragrance out of everything that I own. There's no occasion this one doesn't work for. So that's number 2, that is Aventus. And so my personal favourite Creed fragrance of all time. Now this is by no means the most complex fragrance, it's not a groundbreaking fragrance, it's actually quite simple, but it's just perfect in my opinion. And here it is, it's Virgin Island Water. This is a beautiful summer fragrance. It's got rum, coconut, lime. When I smell this one, I'm transported to like a sunny, feel-good place. It's amazing how fragrances can affect your mood sometimes, and this one really does. Some people complain about poor performance on this one. For me, actually, it's my best performing Creed. I have come across 1 or 2 batches of this that have been weak, but all of the batches I've tried in recent years have been borderline beast mode. If you haven't tried this one, you really need to try it. That is my favourite Creed fragrance. It's Virgin Island Water. So there you go, guys. That's my personal favourite 15 fragrances from the House of Creed. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'd love to hear about your favourites, so leave a comment below. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do. And many thanks, and I'll see you all soon with another video. Cheers.